Hey, how's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world watching today's video. We're back, and it's been a hot second since I last did a YouTube video. The GT500 is put away right now. It's in a hibernation mode. I started traveling a lot for work right after the last video that I uploaded, and I don't really post stuff about my personal life per se. I'm not that type of vlogger or anything like that. And once I got back, it started snowing and it got cold and not really great for the type of tires that I run on my car. But when it's a really nice day today, then I'll usually take the car out, go for a spin and whatnot. So she's come out of the garage a few times, you know, since I've put her away or whatever. But we're not here to talk about the 500. We're here to talk about the new truck. Yes, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail, new year, new truck. And well, without further ado, I present to you our 2022 Ram 2500 Cummins, aka the Yeti. Now, I love this truck. I've always been a big Ram fan when it comes to trucks. I also love their interiors, and I love the Cummins engine. Honestly, such a great engine. Say what you will about the Cummins. My whole family has had Cummins throughout, you know, all of their farming life and all of their life, and a lot of my friends have Cummins and whatnot, and they love it. They think they're great engines. I know they're great engines and whatnot. So yeah, that's why I went with the 2500. I traded in my Rebel for two reasons. One, lady hit me on the highway and I lost a lot of value on my truck. Luckily there was no frame damage, but I still lost a good amount of value on my truck, and so I was kind of disappointed in that. I was a little bit sad. But the other reason is because we're starting to tow a lot more. We're starting to tow a lot more heavy stuff, and just need something that could do that kind of job a little bit better. So that's why we went to the 2500 with the Cummins. Absolutely love these trucks. I think they look really good. They look really beefy. Love the daytime running headlights. And of course the interiors. I think Ram has it down when it comes to interiors. I think they do better quality than the Fords and the GMs, and I love the layout a lot more too. So we went with the Laramie package. Heated and ventilated seats, leather with a little bit of suede, Alcantara, whatever you want to call it. And then of course the big, massive 12-inch touchscreen, which is slight overkill, I'm not gonna lie. But I love it. I do like the bigger screen. In my Rebel, I had the 8.4-inch touchscreen, and it was still a great screen, but having that bigger screen is great. I do know that they are prone to glitching out and all sorts of stuff, but this truck is under a 100-mile warranty, and I don't plan on voiding the warranty or anything like that. And we'll talk a little bit more about that warranty and type stuff. The other thing that I absolutely love about these trucks is the front end and how they look, especially with these headlights. I love these two strips right there. I think this truck just has such a beefy look and a beefy stance to it. Looks so good. So this truck came in the night package. Love the night package, blacked out everything. Matching bumpers, well, painted matching bumpers, I guess that's the correct term and whatnot. And yeah, just looks really good. Rides pretty nicely and smoothly, which I wasn't expecting for a heavy duty truck. I was expecting it to be a little bit bouncy, a little bit uncomfortable, but it rides very nicely. It rides very smoothly, gets really good gas mileage. I've been averaging about 18 miles to the gallon altogether, about 25 to 30 in the city, and actually like 20 to 25 on the highway. So it's been doing really good. I've already added a few cosmetics and bought a few things for it. The cosmetic changes that I've done are these fuel caps. So these are metal fuel caps. They just make it look a lot nicer in here rather than cheap and plasticky. And then of course I swapped out the third brake light up there. For some reason, Ram still runs the 2007 red, yellow, really old and nasty looking third brake light. I don't know why, so I upgraded that one as well. And then I bought a intake for it, which I'm going to be installing here very shortly. And I think that's it. The truck already came with a 2.5-inch leveling kit, which is fantastic. That's exactly what I was gonna do if it didn't. I hate these wheels. These wheels do not work on this truck. I also just don't like that wheel in general. That's my personal opinion. I'm sorry if I offended you, but I don't really care. I just don't think these wheels look good. I already made a poll for all of you to vote on, which you did. It's gonna be kind of up here-ish, and all of you liked the method wheels. I'm not opposed to them, but everybody runs them, and I don't want to be like everybody else. So I'm really leaning either towards the fuel or the race lines. I haven't seen a lot of trucks run those type of wheels. I like being different. I like standing out a little bit. I like it that when someone sees my truck, they're like, oh, I know whose truck that is. So that's just me. So I think I'm gonna do the race lines. The methods do look good, don't get me wrong, but everybody and their mother runs them. So I think I'm gonna go towards the race line. But yeah, well, that's the truck. That's what's new to the channel. I'm gonna be doing a few videos on this truck, installs, day-to-day stuff, MPG gains and whatnot, because there's honestly not a lot of info out there on these like newer Cummins and whatnot. So gonna be doing that. Like I said, I already have the intake here that I'm gonna do an install on and make another video on as well. It is really cold out here. As soon as the sun went away, the temperature dropped, and yeah. So that's all for me. That's what's new and exciting. That's actually my timer for letting the engine sit before I can start taking the stock intake apart. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.